G'day guys, my name's Josh, you can call me WOODLE, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. We're back for another Horde night and a long list of bad Horde nights in Undead Legacy. The sun is rising, but that's only small comfort because it's still pissing down cats and dogs outside. But more importantly, I haven't got anywhere near the base preparations that I wanted to coming into this Horde. Even breaking my usual mold of flapping about in the last couple of minutes before they show up, I tried to get prepared the day before, and there's still things that I haven't done that I'm just not super confident about. Like the electric fences out here, I've put them in, but they're still a bit skewy. Sometimes they fry zombies, sometimes they don't. What's gonna happen when the zombies show up, I don't actually know. But also, I don't have any anti-rad mods on any of my guns right now. I've got Cripplem, I've got a Fugly Famous that's chock-a-block full of all the things, but nothing in here is anti-rad. And given they do kind of fall off the little corridor every now and again, that's probably something that I pretty desperately need. So that's my goal for today, but man, there's a lot to get through first. I can't even bloody buy the schematic. I'm trying to figure out exactly what actually needs to be done. Like, you can kind of get through the Horde as is, and has done for the last couple of weeks. This Horde base, despite being slapped together pretty hastily, has actually worked out pretty well in the end. But what can I do to really make a sure thing of this? I want to go, if I survive this Horde, I want to go, and I want to try and build a Horde base in the Wasteland to try and take advantage of that higher loot stage, which would be a really bad idea because I died there not long ago. But if I can get out and do that, that would be my best chance of finding better gubs. But that's not going to really happen if I can't get this base to work out really well for me. So how can I improve it? What needs to be done? I think maybe the small electric fences might be the right call. And maybe somewhere for Sammy the sledgy boy to go. Although how can I put him out there though? I don't have like no little window to slap down my turret and get him repaired if he needs it. If you're starting to think to yourself that, man, he really seems like he's uncomfortable and panicking a little bit, that's because I bloody am. I'm not feeling good about this at all. I just, after like fighting those screamer hordes last night with all the rads and shit showing up, I've realized there's a pretty big issue with how I've currently got my loadout going. And I don't have a way to fix it, and that's just making me heckin' bloody uncomfortable. I've got my little clay thing still working away, bulk clay coming in. That little glitch is definitely working out in my favor, and I'm not complaining about it whatsoever. I've got too many fuel cans on me, I just need the one. What else am I carrying that's just weighing me down for no reason? That many shotgun shells on me. I don't need 7.62s at all right now even. I'm not carrying any guns at 5.762, so that was a little bit of an oversight for me. Steroids, only weigh 2 kilos, that's fine, I can all stay there. 12 time charges, that's all fine. Most of this stuff all gets used, except maybe that. I'll chuck the splints up there instead and keep my food and water down here. All this is all pretty essential, I think. Okay, well, I'll put this stuff away, and I might have to go and try and find the rad remover mod schematic, or just the mod itself. I don't think I have a particularly good chance of finding it. Actually, no, that's way more important. Getting my concrete production going is way more important than anything else. I've got plenty of sand, plenty of stone powder. I'm just missing out on the cement powder. So that's what I should be focusing on. Yeet myself out of my own bloody house and jump down into my garage, the long way, but the kind of faster way, into my trusty 240. Indeed, a big day of adventure awaits. I have to go and find anywhere that's still got some concrete powder about the place. Although I've pretty much ransacked this entire town, I'm not sure where I should be going to look. There isn't a lot of really tempting options, even like the construction sites I've already gone through before and taken every last iota of valuable gubbins out of it. So this town might be kind of done, which is pretty good timing actually, given I want to move to the wasteland into my Higashi base. Where's it going to be? Where around here is going to have a good amount of concrete powder? Remember that POI that used to have, the attic had 17 pallets of cement? That was the greatest place on earth. Haven't seen that place in a good long while though. Is it even still in the game? Ooh, here's some pallets though. This might work out in my favor. Excuse me everyone, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Oh, that's a rad. Yeah, look, there's rads everywhere now. I really need to properly consider my options. This is how I'm going to go about it. I should be wearing my looting dogs. Yes, I am. What have you got for me? Some 5.56 rounds. I appreciate that. I got plenty of swords back home. I'll just scrap you for the iron. Look, if one of those rads want to spit out an anti-rad, well, it wouldn't really make sense, would it? If they had the anti-rad, it would be radiated in the first place. Listen, I don't care. Break your logic, I don't give a shit. Give me the mod I need. That's a rad Arlene. I am trying to go kind of as stealthy as I can, but as quick as I can. It's an interesting kind of balance to find. She's definitely dead though. The old 1-2 crack with the crossbow, then the M14. Freaking love the M14, dude. I've had it for so long now. It's like one of the first guns I found I got really frothy about, and it's still with me. I'm enjoying it still. While I'm doing this, like my mind isn't even completely in this, which is always a recipe for disaster. But while I'm doing this, I'm trying to think about how I might get about earning $330,000 dues. Like at the trader, that's how much a chopper costs. Steel helmet schematic. I don't think I need you. I do need SD cards. I spent them all on various things. Yeah, nah, I'm never gonna make myself a bloody steel helmet. Although I am kind of spec'd into heavy armor. Nah, whatever. Make the decision and don't look back, even if it's the obviously wrong one. I'm trying to figure out how I can make that much money that quickly in like a reasonable amount of time, because I want to get a chopper. I moved to Higashi to have a chopper pad. So how do I get one? My day numbers turned red and I've got the skull and crossbones telling me that shit is coming my way before too long. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's a copy on the side of this, and I always like to kill them early before they pop in and cause me a grievance or 7. Open up you. So it's definitely hoarding on. I've got the numbers right this time. 7 times table's not my strong suit, but yeah, no, death is coming for me. Can't avoid it now. Oh, there we go. The first naturally found WOODLE purple. It's in a cowboy hat, which is as a crime against everything we hold near and dear. But more importantly, yes, the logo's broken. I don't particularly care. You can just piss right off. Go and adorn the head of Arlene out there somewhere. Another purplish slice of goodness. Where can I chuck ya? Where can I put you? I can't put you like all my fancy guns because there's no option to, which sucks. But I can steel pickaxe. Steel pickaxe. In you go. Dye your purple. We're slowly but surely getting everything purplified again. Look at that. Such a good shade of purple. I know it's named after me, deliberately so, but like, it's just the only good color. It does make me sad. It does make me a little bit sad that I can't dye my Vindicator's WOODLE purple, because let's be honest, of all the things I'm currently toppling around, that is the one that deserves to be purple more than everything else. The Vindicator has been great to me, and I want to reward it by giving it all the good stuff. Stay away from the fucking bookshelf, please. Don't. No! I was about to say don't accidentally clatter it by murdering a cop, but the pellets had other ideas. You sack of shit! I can hear a lot of footsteps coming for me. Oh, I can see a lot of footsteps coming for me. Okay. Well, oh, that's a feral Nance, I'm pretty sure I saw. If I can see any of your heads more than a glimpse of a second, I'm happy to pop your noggins. It's like whack-a-mole, but whack-a-zombies, and you barely get... Oh, shit. Alright, that's one way to see all their heads. You barely get option to see them at all before they disappear back behind the padding again. You're dead. You're having some dramas. There's some concrete for me. The whole reason I came out here in the first place. The zombies have ears like a snake. I've been rolling with the shotgun this whole time, and really I probably should have been pumping the FAMAS, trying to get my levels up for machine guns. Although, maybe I should just wait until I actually fight the horde with it, get my levels up that way, rather than trying to force the issue now. Is there anyone left alive, or was that whole, like, the guardians of the loot back here? Will they all them up as they came and second aid to me a second ago? Sounds like it. Alright, well there's all the loot. It's not really worth a looting candy, I think, though. I have 7 of them. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I'll save the looting candy for the wasteland. We're not going to find anything especially special out here. Got a shamway box and a passing gas. 2 strokes on each of you to open you up. And one of my time charge on the box, so I can't be... Oh, I might be asked, actually. Girl like you, can I pick you with a hairpin? I can. And I can auto-pick you with a hairpin. Why do they even consider using the time charge? That would have been silly, but I thought that was the way we do things. There's some more lockpicks. I guess I did want to use them. 10mm rounds, my SMG turrets. Impact driver schematic. I'll scrap it for the SD cards. And last but not least, the shamway box with basically nothing. Alright, come on. Give us something good, please. Pat, pat, pat before I open you up like a happy echidna. Nah. Nah. Alright. Was it worth it? We're not here for the loot, Josh. I know you like the loot every time you can, but we're here for concrete, and we found at least a little bit. I see some gas barrels in there. I'm not going to say no to them. Yeah, shotgun back out again. Ooh, more gas barrels. All right, should have come here a long time ago when I was looking for petrol. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. When you're holding the big Vindicator like this, not a lot fuck can get in your way. Oh, God. Oh, that's extra. Oh, God. I heard doggos and a cop sitting on top of a barrel. That sounds like a really bad idea for everyone involved. Right up. There you are. Easy. Get you away from all the explosives. The further you're away from that, the better we all are. Any petrol in you? Just 1 liter. That's fine. I'll get the rest of it in a second. Chuck it back in my hotbar. More importantly, though, lovely concrete. How much am I rocking now, then? I've got 38. 38. It's just so hard to get building materials now. Building anything that's not like attached to a POI is going to be nigh on impossible. Anything in you? Any more purple dye for me? No, wasn't to be. I get hopeful every time. I get let down every time. Still can't one-shot it even with a bloody power attack either. That's all I want. That's all I bloody want. Advanced repair kit schematic. Dang. I spent an advanced repair kit and a lot of resources to learn you, and then you just give it to me? Because of course you bloody do. Only worth 200 smackers to sell it as well. Now you're just being rude. That's actually one of those quaddy barrels that I would very much like to take home with me. So can I grab you before a zombie comes down and somehow steals it away from me? 7 liters in ya. Happy as. Take all of that. I don't need the bigger ones, just that one. Oh, no, that's silly. That's silly. Take the top one first, because that falls and breaks. It might explode and explode the other one next to me, and then I'll be in several different pieces, like an alligator came up out of me dunny. You can then just go away. I'll take you home with me for storage. Okay, now I've done that, I can set about murdering everyone else inside.
We are not alone.
Yeah, no, I know, but I got what I need, so I'm happy. Wasn't expecting much. It is only a low-level POI after all. Wasn't expecting much. You gave me a fucking tier D lever action? Okay, I've been to much higher level POIs that haven't given me anything that valuable nor exciting. It's not going to be as good as my Ranger, but I mean, it's worth checking out because you're still going to get tier D too. I'd love to be able to like upgrade all of these things to be like S or S3, but it's really hard to do when it's robbing me of all of my resources every time. Yeah, look, the M14 is just so much better than the lever action. Not even a conversation. Taken off again, the crickets are starting to rub their legs together because it is crickets or cicadas. Whatever insect was ever making that noise, they're starting to get their rowdy on because it's midday and they're letting me know about it. Have to keep an eye on the time because after all, it is Horde night tonight. You can have just all of that. I'll come back and grab what I can later on. Did everything get chucked in? I think it did. I wish there was more, like, I know the carrying capacity is good. I wish there was just more slots to chuck shit into. That's more of a hindrance than anything else, but I've talked about that before. Where is the concrete? I only stopped off here because I know there's a cement mixer here. But there's no concrete to go with it, then... Oh, actually, that'll do. Look at that. All of the hard yakka I've done today will net me the same amount of concrete as that one bit of loot. That's why looting is always so important. I can see a digger just over there, which might have some resources around it, though I'm not especially sure. Nothing here is really jumping out at me, other than all these landmines currently, as a good place for me to go and flounder about. Yeah, nothing really. All right, well, let's just finish off this POI then, given I'm already here. Nothing in the bookshelf. Anyone in the loo? Oh, there was a rat Arlene in the loo. Shit. I found your cowboy hat in the other house and might have left it behind. I know it was yours because it was dyed purple, and some habits die hard.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
That's fine. I don't. Gonna grab the... Oh, jeez. Okay, it was charged out there. I was like, oh, I'll just grab this key and make sure I have an escape route, but... Turns out the game was just luring me into yet another trap in a way that only 7 days can. Get rid of the squad. Yeah, there we go. The hitbox of the spikes are really weird. You gotta aim for like the bottom of them sometimes. There you are. You're the one that's crumbling about. Piss off. Okay. Now, last but not least is all the soldiers that live in the kitchen. Gonna go like that. Nice and easy. Didn't even wake up your neighbors. Who else is in there? Got any other friends? Just gonna say, I would have thought so. And you. Double tap. Did I get you? No, I did not even bloody close. I'll finish you off with the sword. There we go. Love it. Ooh. A tier S iron sword. Not even close to the steel katana as expected, but it is a tier S, which gets me a little bit frothy. Not really worth that much money either, but if I repair you and take it out to Tradie Gen, maybe I'll get a nice little bit of a lick for it. You have baton parts. I can sell you as well. There's some ups outside, but I'm not particularly concerned. Alright, yeah, it's probably time to go. Probably time to go.
Prepare for conflict.
Thanks, Deeds. Love your work. Probably time for me to head back home to start looking at doing my respec. I've got that forgetting elixir ready and waiting for it. I need... Oh, more purple dye, though, in the cowboy boots. It might have been... Has someone changed the code to my mod or something like that? That, like, now... The wood purple dye exclusively spawns in cowboy stuff just to rub salt into that wood, because that's the case. It's pretty fucking funny, actually, but it's hurting me on the inside. Chuck you into them. Look at that. Got all our purple tools. Looking so good. You know what? I don't know how he would have done it, but he is a magician sometimes. That's something I could see Kane doing. Remember the time he changed the mod in Darkness Falls to make hordes of gigantic spiders just to make me shit myself? Because I haven't forgotten that. I see it every time I close my eyes at night. I could totally see him doing something like that just to rile me up. Cheeky bloody blinder that he is. All right, that'll do us. Let's head back home. Trading restocks tomorrow, so no, just heading back there. I will just swing by and check the vendo on the way through. So it's 2 p.m. I could keep on raiding if I really wanted to. Like, I have a little bit of time, but I want to make sure I get home, sort out, I'll take you, sort out all of like my my skill points and stuff like that before the horde actually gets here. I need my sword to be as good as my clubs were, because at the moment without that knockdown, it's just not. Park you all the way down, just reverse you in. It's way easier to park you up and just roll you down in the reverse gear rather than actually try to like 3-point turn at the bottom. Right there, perfect. You're full of gubbins, so give me all of that. Yep, all of that. It will weigh me down a little bit, but I should be light enough to get onto the ladder, I think. Oh, yes, just by the skin of me nose hairs. Nice. Okay, up we go. Chuck everything away, and then we're going to gargle down our bloody respec potion. It's going to be an interesting decision. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully well. I have all my fingers crossed. I can hear footsteps, but I'm not... Oh, yeah, I can hear... Oh, yeah, okay. I can hear footsteps, and I can hear sizzling, so it's time for me to get down and start slicing them all apart. The reach on the katana is actually really good. It's got like the same reach as a spear, and the spears are worthless, so that's definitely a good change. Didn't have the right goggles on for it, but that's alright. I can hear some other zombies out there, but they sound too far away for me to have to really worry about right now. And what I need to do, we're going to just drop all the way down to there. It's a little bit dicey, but it's okay. Save the time, risk it for the biscuit. So you're on that side. So on this side, give me you. And quickly whack you into them. Somewhere to store the rest of me fuel, because at the moment I have so freaking much of it. I'll leave some of my jerry cans, I think, but I'll take the barrels if I can. Oh, I'll grab like 3 of those. These ones can go into the 240. I'm always going to use the fuel in it anyway. Plus I can restock out of the barrels downstairs, but it's what, 240 liters per quaddie. And you've got like 60 liters in you, so I'm gonna almost fill up the second lot of 4. Remember like not too long ago when I was so desperate for any just vapor of any sort of petrol, and now I've got more gas than I know what to do with. So I guess we're up to the point where I need to drink my forgetting elixir and see how it turns out. I'm nervous about it though. Like even at the moment when I haven't done my respec stuff and everything's still kind of all over the shop, I'm a reasonably decent force to be reckoned with. I can hold my own most of the time. So I don't want to go into machine gun again. I want max level sex rex. I want pack mule. I need motherload because the iron grind is insane. But I also want to put more points into deep cuts, which might actually free up some points to potentially go into another level of run and gun, given that's going to be level 7 already. What are you? Level 7. Yeah, level 10 is probably a bit beyond me, but at least level 7. So another level of run and gun, which will always help me. Flurry of blows, which will almost help me. So being more spec'd and more specialized into knives and therefore swords should help out in the end. At least I bloody hope it does, or this is all for naught. Where I am, you. Alright, chug-a-lug, bug-a-lugs, goodbye all of my knowledge. Time to start from scratch. And I can't go back again because that was a $30,000 drink, like it's a bloody 100-year-old Glenfiddich. I started off with the whole reason I'm doing this by just going to level 7 on agility, so I can go all the way up on deep cuts. Like, yes, having like the agility goggles would have saved me some points there, but I usually roll looting specs and XP goggles. There's no use trying to save points and being stingy with it that way if it's not like a real life option. I want to go run and gun because I'm always getting my face pushed in when I'm trying to reload. It just seems to happen that way. I want to go flurry of blows as well because that applies to swords. I want to go anything else that is particularly important. Shadow Fox is stealth. Hidden Strike is stealth. Parkour, always useful, but not really for right now, I don't think. I'll save my points on cardio just in case. So I want to make sure I have everything else going for me, which means I need a lot of points into strength. My cigar helps me there, so I'll keep on tier 7 or tier 8. So save a point on that one. Lovely. Mother load needs to go all the way to the tippy top because it's essential for this. Pack mule probably too. We'll see how we'll work out on the other side of getting my sex rex. I actually have way more points than I thought I did, because if I'm not specking into like a bunch of random stuff, it's a shame the perception tree is locked behind that, because I kind of want treasure hunter. Well, it's treasure hunter actually. I want lucky looter. I always want lucky looter. I've got 12 points left to spend. I'm just trying to figure out where to spend it. So I've got 4 levels of machine gunner because the Fugly Famous is the best. I've got shotguns at tier 3 because the Vindicator is the best, which kind of means the UMP the M14, because it's not in Deadeye, and the crossbow have kind of been left by the wayside, which I feel a bit bad about, but I think those two weapons are enough to get me through 90% of what's going on. I really need the UMP when I click out of ammo on the Fugly Famis. So I've got 12 points to spend. Where can I put it? I could potentially max out agility. That's an option, but it really only gives me max level deep cuts, which 7 of bleeding wounds on a power attacks, blah, 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 blah. It's like, it's not really that much better than tier 4, so I don't think I need it. Having like max level flurry of blows and stuff and sex rex is definitely more important than that. I've clapped out Pack Mule and -69 and Motherlode as I need to. I've got a couple of points in Iron Gut to get like my learning elixirs and stuff to last longer. Plus pain tolerance, so I don't get what's the thing called when you get clattered, when you get stunned? Getting stunned is a death sentence, so I've got that reduced as well. But most of this stuff is all just kind of superfluous, I suppose. Oh, actually drone specialists. Put a point into you and actually better barter, actually probably where I need to be going. But before I spend all my points on that, just make sure I've got everything else covered. Alright, I've spent my points, and Undead Legacy, like regular vanilla 7 days, is just begging, pleading on its knees without any knee pads, so bruises abound everywhere, so it's black and blue in the patellas, begging to spec into strength. Look at that. Even just like the best things are all in the strength tree. Machine gun, I've got one more point in there, and I'd be gold as well. Really, all I'm doing is specking into a different tree because I want to use a different melee style, which is kind of what I complain about, like because the strength tree is so OP. There should be a different tree for like your sex rexes and your -60s and stuff like that aren't like combat specific. And I think is what they're doing in Alpha 21, which I'm excited about. So I've got my swords up, I've got machine guns up, I've got boomstick up, I've got a couple of points into intellect purely so I can go better barter and droney boy. That's kind of all it is though. That's all I really need. Got a couple of cardio, some parkour for the extra jump meter. And that's gonna just about do it, I think. I think that's about where I'm at. So, okay. I could even like probably put these ones away, I suppose. I maybe should have put some points into perception to go into Deadeye and Lucky Looter, but that can happen later. This will that's a good loadout for this Horde night, and then all points from here on out can go perception or intellect, depending on how I need it. I did find the recipe for a learning elixir, didn't I? I can't make it because, well, actually I already had it. No, I didn't already have it. I had to read it out of the bloody supply box, so that's fine. Save myself 200 research data, which I'm now in reasonably short supply of. Oh, I don't even, wait, what? I don't even need super corn for you. I was about to say it doesn't matter because I can't make it, but I can fucking make the bloody thing. How many can I make? Not many because I'm out of red tea. Craft up one of those real quick. Red tea, I can make fucking heaps of those. Get you cooking away as well. So I need 3 to get through a Horde night. I do have Iron Guts that lasts a bit longer, but 3 is still like the magic number. Okay. Fuck, I'd written it off. I was like, it doesn't matter. I don't have super corn. You don't bloody need the super corn anymore. That's so good. What I do want to find, actually, while I'm looking about, is recog. I'm going to need some recog if real bad things show. I've got only 2 recogs. Right. Can I make recog? I can learn recog. I don't really want to do it because I'm going to use all of my stuff and use as one. Maybe I do want to use one for that then. Maybe that's not a bad shout. Because if that's all the recogs I've got, that means I haven't found many, because I usually don't pop them unless I really need to. There's none in you. There's none in you. None in that one. Nothing in the sellables box, I'm pretty sure. Nope, definitely not. And nothing in my materials. So if that's all the recog I have, I think I should. I'll find the recipe after this. I just know I will, but I have the means to do so. I'll save one. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, they're in my bloody Horde box. They're in my Horde box. It's alright. It's alright. It's fine. It's fine. Well, in that case, well, you know what then? I will research because I've got plenty to spare. Where did my Tacky Boy go? I had a tier C Tacky Boy at some point. I took it with me to the Wasteland. Did I not bring it back again? Or did I sell it like a buffoon? I might have sold it. I was desperate for coin, but that's pretty bloody silly of me if that's what I've done. Right. I don't think I've left it anywhere. It would be in the weapons box if it was, which it's definitely not. So, yeah, I reckon I sold it. That was very silly of me because that Tacky Boy being tier C was actually pretty good, but more importantly, it used 7.62 rounds and I have no other use for it. I've only got, what, only got 1,500 rounds of it. It's 1,500 rounds I can no longer use. Oh, that's a little bit upsetting. That's very daft of me. Not good, Josh. I don't think there was anything else I was missing. I'm gonna quickly grab you though, just to see what the upgrade cost of you is. Nope, missed it. There we go. 884 XP out of you. So normally 880, which I'm not wearing. No, I am wearing my XP goggles, so it's extra 10% to make it 880. Where's the extra 4% coming from? I don't know, but I'm not gonna question it too heartily. You, that one, upgrade you. So you're currently worth 300 bucks, 800 bucks. For a couple of iron plates, I don't really think that was actually a particularly fantastic idea, but it is what it is, I suppose. I am just gonna sell you. I'm so mad I sold my 7.62 rifle. That was not clever by me. Well, in that case then, I think I just need to get ready for the horde. I've got about the right amount of time into you, 40 seconds of you, so it's what, 246 or 329, so that works. I'll take these and just start getting myself prepped. I kind of want a second box to, you know what, I've got time to do it. I've got time to do it, and why bloody not? I've already got the singular box down here. I'll make a second one in you. All of my clay in the world is looking crafted out of you. Just the regular iron storage, craft that. Purely so I can chuck that next to it, so I can have my dump chest for like all of my everyday carry stuff. Purely a convenience thing to chuck all of that into the other box, just grab all the Horde Night stuff and not have to think too hard about it, because let's be honest, thinking is my worst trait. We could just label this one as my everyday carry. There we go. And then you are my Horde Gubs. There we go. Right, so we're gonna chuck everything I need into here. Because like this stuff, I don't need money on me. Eye candy I will need after the horde though. Honey I will need to, in case I get punched in the face many times. Lockpicks don't need them. Ammo do need them. Badge of 44 don't need use. Splints cast, yes. So just like kind of the regular stuff, that can all go away. Like my crossbow as well. My food and water, I'm pretty fine. That can go in there too. Fuel cans, definitely not. Shotgun rounds, yes. That can go away too. Yeah, just gotta make it a bit easier. Problem is though, actually no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I know that I just need to lock these slots. 1, 2, 3 plus 2. Try and remember that next time, please, Josh, because unlock all of that, and let's get ready for the horde. There's only like 5 minutes left before the horde gets here, and I still got this random shit shot, Josh. Still got random zombies just showing up out of nowhere. What I'm kind of thinking, because I no longer spec into SMGs, I think if I grab the mods that are currently in you, thank you very much, I'll keep you on me just in case, but if I chuck them into my, ooh, there is the nighttime noises, chuck them into my Steyr instead, that might give me a better result, because then at least, like, I'm spec'd into machine guns, so I'm gonna get the bonus of leveling up by doing that soon. Make sure my XP goggles are on, which they are. Make sure you're loaded. Make sure you're loaded. Get you turned on in case something real bad shows up nice and early. That was really weird. I thought the door was open, but it's not. All right, what do I need? I need you real fast. Chuck in. You're just gonna sit there and jiggle for a little bit. I'll gurgle down some more of these in a second. Come on, hurry up, and then wrong gun. Wrong fucking gun, idiot. I tried to pick out the famous and the game's like, nah, have a UMP instead. I specifically just put it away. You know how a long time ago I said that I would never put on the single fire mode trigger mod onto a gun? I'm kind of tempted to do it now because like one click often gets a double shot, which now that I'm talking about it isn't happening. It's always the bloody way. That was a double arm. Yeah, it's just like to guarantee I'm only firing one round. I have 1,600 rounds of ammo. It's not really anything to sneeze at all, but always want to try and conserve it because, oh fuck, you, on. Go, do, and then shoot, please. No, you're already too far down, because I am a muppet. Silly Josh, turn on your freaking anti-air stuff. You built it specifically and forgot to flip the bloody switch. I'm just gonna wait for a lull in the zombie hordes. I saw a doggo come up through the window. Turns out there's an added bonus to stop it. Oh, fucking so good. The recog is so good. Reload first, that's definitely more important. Chuck in the learning elixir. Have a little squiz, no one else is showing up. Have another recog as well. So I've got 10 minutes, oh jeez, good day, bud. 10 minutes on the recog and what, 7 minutes on the learning list, so that's fine. But, yeah, I can see the doggo's coming up the stairs through the window, which I didn't expect to happen, and I'm happy to have it. I can hear, freaking hell, seriously? I can hear another pigeon outside, which means that my bloody turret hasn't done its job. You just hold out there for a second. Up we go, out into the balcony. Make short work of you. So why isn't my turret working? It's supposed to be. I have everything running for it. Oh, shit. Damn it, didn't get you in time. I've got my generator bank running. I've got my electricity bank running. Everything should be working out really happily for me. So why isn't that thing pepper and pelicans with all the rounds I put inside it? I don't especially know, and I'm not happy that it's not working out how I planned it would. Unless those vultures are starting too low, like coming in low ball and coming in below the roof line, maybe then it's like it's never getting seen, but that would be pretty unfortunate to happen multiple times. These bloody birds, man. You're on top of the roof, you're both on top of the roof, and you're still not getting shot by the bloody turret. Then I don't know why this is not working out the way I wanted it to. Maybe it's like it's too far back, or it's too far along the roof. I'm gonna place it on the far edge, and it just can't reach, because I swear I've heard like the targeting computer inside the turret getting a little bit rowdy, but then it never actually fires the shot. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's just too far away, and that's my own bleeding fault, which in fairness, whose else fault would it be? I'm the only one left alive out here other than Jenna, the new boyfriend mustache man. Just headshots. Headshots all the way along. Didn't even realize there was a bloody copper in them. Fugly Famous doing good work. Flip over back to the auger. It's been a little while, lad, but it's good to have you back. Always happy to have you in my hands. My machine gun level has got to level 29, so we're slowly but surely edging our way ever closer to getting that wonderful tier 40 that I'm so pining for. I wonder if, like, the learning elixir affects that too. Like, if potentially having that means I level up my machine gun level faster as well. Speaking of, I've got 5 minutes left to recog and 8 minutes left to learning elixir, so we're all fine across the board there. Just making piles of bodies at the end of the corridor. They get closer, hit you in the face. That's why having those electric fences there are so good. But if I am reloading, it gives me a chance to really get my house in order before I can fuck up their houses down the road. If I didn't think it wasn't going to work, like if that weapons mod, the DS weapons mod I was using in The Walking Dead, that meant I had peripheral vision for scopes, if that worked for the Famous, it wasn't like a weapon by weapon basis, because it won't work. It'll have like the blacked out screen, just like, you know, like that. If I could get like a 2x scope on the Famous and roll with that and still have peripheral vision, I'd absolutely love to use that, like a cheeky deeky ACOG or something. That would be wonderful, but I don't have that option, so it's the red dot all the way. Just to like clean headshot everyone I possibly can. Just like that, you know? Zoom in a bit, see if they're shaved this morning or not before I put a bullet through them. I forgot to pay attention to the vultures. Hold on, hold your horses. There you are. They've done a fair bit of damage to my roof up there, which sucks, but don't really have any other options for it. I tried to make my AA turret work and just wasn't going to do it. You need to piss off. Don't just spray though, please, Josh. You need to conserve your ammo as much as you can. Ooh, you're still alive? Not anymore, you're not. Never know how you survived the first couple of rounds through your ribcage, but apparently you're tougher than I thought you'd be. Shit, copper. Copper. Oh, I knew I had like a handful of rounds left over. Couldn't spray, had to make sure of it. The Famous is holding down the fort really bloody well. It's just like done a lot of damage. Like you expect it to, but even so, the recoil's not too bad, so I can still clatter some doggos without too much of a problem. Just like that. Puts the doggos down quick as well, and when I do need to like actually run attack it quickly, it's got that capability as well. Oh shit, that's kind of why, damn it, that's kind of why I didn't want to put the single trigger mod onto these. If I do want to go full auto, I have that option. Just my trigger discipline, one click does not always equal one shot, so it's just not quite as easy as you'd like it to be. Reload you nice and quick. I've got a bit of a lull. I don't like using the Org Stire if I can get away with it, purely because like I'm not getting as much bang for my bullety buck. Speaking of bang for buck though, I do need to repair my my Famous in a second. Can I hit the fucking target, please? Almost bloody Neo out there. Couldn't hit him to save my life. Upgrade you, repair you, rather. Get you back out and ready to go again. This is good. This is a really good setup. I forgot that I'm supposed to be standing at the back of this little capsule here so that coppers down below don't see me and start vomiting all over the place, like they apparently are now. And see, that might actually be, that might be like a rad vulture or something showing up, because they can vomit, they can spit chips. Listen, I gotta go and deal with a flapper in a second. Just hold on, can you all please just go away? Thank you, love. Drop down below again. It was a radiator vulture. I fucking thought so. I thought it was weird to have some gobbledygook like this end of the whole place, but that's fine. Explode you. Explode you. Luke can go down the bottom. Get that in a tickle. Oh man, this is like, I'm holding it okay, but it's really bloody intense. I've gotten a bit thirsty. Oh, there's some rads showing up as well. Rinse you and just rinse all of them actually. DD's out there in the fire line too. Not sure why. Piss off. I need to quickly run upstairs and grab myself some red tea out of you. Give myself some hydration and also some better digestive efficiency. Down we go. I am out of ammo on the FAMAS right now, so I need you to die. I need you to die. There we go. I'm gonna reload you. Just use the style when you have to. Deeds, I need you to bloody move. Like, you're right in the bloody way. I've popped in a 4th learning elixir because I was starting to get a little bit low on the old time, but now we're looking fine. So it's 4 per night now, which isn't particularly too bad. Sorry, Ali, you kind of got shot with some collateral back there, but there's loot everywhere. I'm excited to pop my loot and candy and go and have a screw through everyone's pockets. I mean, that's why I moved my horde base from, I mean, in fairness, the bloody candy factory horde base I had was horrendous. So I moved out here for a reason, and the reason was all the better loot. So excited to go and get my, my reward. Is that a different color? No, it's not. It looks like red instead of white, but no, I think it's just the tints. I'm hearing a lot of beating and yeah, fucking me too, Deez. I'm hearing a lot of zombies, but seeing a lot of zombies, which only mean the bad things are happening somewhere. If they're not where I want them to be, it means fucking shit. It means the pathing might be broken or something. There's one in the elevator shaft I'm a little bit worried about. Quickly to rinse you, but I'm not seeing many others. Why is the pathing broken? Why is the pathing broken? Why aren't they going the way they're supposed to? There's no one here. But like the pathing's all working. Have they just decided that they just don't like my bloody, what I've built for them anymore? Like, I'll fight them at the top of the bloody stairs if I have to. I don't really mind too much. You go away, and you go away. It's just not quite as easy as it would have been in my little bunker, but... So they're going up there now. Why don't they... That's very strange. What is... The zombies are doing weird things and I can't explain it. That's making me very, very uncomfortable. What is happening out here? Look, there they all are as well. They're all just like down in the windowsill down there, not really doing anything. Is that a gap? Is that a fucking gap? Hold on, hold on. Is that a gap in my... How the fuck has that happened? So they broke the pathing somehow. They leave it out 2 blocks of concrete without me even fucking noticing? How the dick has that happened? Well, I guess I'm fighting here for like the last 10 minutes of the horde then. I can't explain that. I don't know what's happened or why it's happened or anything about that, but that is significantly worse than I wanted it to be. However, this is kind of what I was thinking for a horde base in the wasteland though. Oh god, don't fall down the gap though, please. Make sure you can get across it before you get in trouble. Hup, over to there to reload my guns. Oh, she jumped over anyway. But that's kind of what I was thinking for the wasteland horde base, right at the top of Legacy. If I have like a ladder that just goes directly up, I could stand at the top and fire down into them, and that would just make life so much easier, especially for penetrating rounds. I'd love to know how this happened. I've been staring down this way for so bleeding long. How the hell did I not notice that half the bloody pathing was gone? Rookie. Bloody rookie hour I am. Well, that's a bit of an interesting problem though. If I do have zombies climb on top of each other, the bodies catch the bullets on top of the ones behind. Something to keep note of for later. Is there, I was gonna say anyone else? It sounds like there is, just another couple of Muppets, but my recog's about to wear off and so is my learning links. I think we've done about as good as we can with that. Okay, let's go chuck all of my Horde Night shit away. I can't believe that. I can't believe that they broke the bloody pylons. Not gonna bother restocking everything just yet. Just eye candy in. I'm wearing my loot and gogs. Yes, I am. All right, let's go and get all of the stuff that I can nice and fast because it's already almost 5 a.m. These Horde Nights do tend to run longer than I'd like them to. Oh, Shocker Messiah book. Breaching charges for safes and things. Not necessary for this playthrough, but I appreciate it anyway. Another book in this series. Anything in use, scrap that for the brass, take the dollary dues. There's lots of loot bags around the place. God, I did some damage too. This base is really on its last legs. Probably a good thing. Ow, fucking idiot. Probably a good thing I'm planning on leaving. Deeds? Did you just get like electrocuted? Oh, you healed me. Pat, pat, pat. Thanks, Deeds. Love your work. Getting levels up for raiding, which is always good. Loot and just gives you XP, and I love it. Tier A fire axe, returning an iron. No, thank you. A tier E carpenter's wood axe. I've had a couple of those over the trip and hasn't really got me excited at any points. Ooh, tier B shotgun. But receive indicator. You're doing 175 and you're doing 183. All right, chalk and cheese again. The Vindicator cannot be beaten. Not that I'd change it over anyway. I'd keep it even if it was worse just because the sound is so much better. A SWAT helmet. Yes, please. I can go straight on me mush. Some more ammo. I'm finding some pretty good stuff. Most of the 7.62s, but a lot of some actually reasonably helpful things in these bags. I think these are the last couple just at the base of the ladder. What have you got? Just some more coffee, some more dollary doos, and not much else. Like, I think that's all of the loot bags. I've gone through all of here. Everything in here is done. My poor bloody elevator shaft. Well, at least I have an easy access route up to my house now. Thanks to the zombies for that one. But I think everything here is all sorted. Right, so what did I actually get? I got a titanium ingot, I know that one. If I sort by... let's lock you and you. But I did chuck most, some of my valuable stuff in here, my everyday stuff. Did I? No, I found all this stuff, that's fine. So, right. What have I actually got? I've got some weapons and things I can sell. That's going to go straight on my melon instead of my tier C iron helmet, tier D SWAT helmet. Definitely going to be better. So that's a good find. Kind of just generic things though. I still really wish there was a way to get like, you know, you get like $10,000 dues or something like that for going out and fighting and beating a horde. Like you got like a quest reward each horde you fought, but they might be asking a lot because I just don't see that happening, to be honest. Just gonna use my new access route up the elevator shaft and back to my house. But with that means that coming into next week, the zombies are gonna hit harder and be faster, which is gonna be pretty bloody concerning. But I'm going to start getting myself ready to ship out and head to the wasteland. I'll still keep this base here for now, I think, as like my actual home. It's all set up nicely. I've got all my workstations here, and moving tons and tons of stuff is not really a feasible option. But I want to build just a horde base up at Higashi. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I could like kind of copy this design and build it into Higashi, either at the ground floor or at the top floor. Not sure how that would work out, but it might be worth a little look-see. We'll have to come back and have that look-see in another episode, because this episode is done. So thank you guys for watching. Most of all, thank you to the patrons of Patreon who made this episode possible. If you liked, make sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter. If I don't talk to you there first, I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one.